I'm Steve Cohen. I've been a harmonica player for 45 years and sponsored by Hohner, world's largest manufacturer of harmonicas, since 1987. I'm here today to talk about a book that I wrote for Leonard. It's called 100 Authentic Blues Harmonica Licks. The idea of the book is to bring together 100 of the most popular and authentic blues harmonica licks all under one roof for the first time. In addition to the 100 licks, there are numerous variations on quite a few of them. Some of the variations would involve playing them in different registers on the harmonica, possibly in different crosses, and so altogether there's probably closer to 150 licks if you count the variations. The book is organized into chapters. There's first an explanation of the 12-bar blues form, which as a blues harmonica player you're going to want to be somewhat familiar with. There's different parts of the 12-bar, but the idea is to be able to play over the 3 chord changes of a classic 12-bar progression. An example would be, there is a whole chapter of boogie-woogie bass licks, so here is a boogie-woogie lick, basic lick, played over a 12-bar. In addition to being able to transpose some of these licks so that you can play them over all 3 chords of the 12-bar, there's other parts of the 12-bar represented like turnarounds, separate chapter on endings, that's a Freddie King ending. Here's a Sonny Boy Williamson ending. There's a chapter of horn licks that are transposed for harmonica, like this Count Basie lick. There's another chapter that deals with what I call technique licks. So these licks employ different harmonica techniques like glissando, what I call the warble, where you alternate between 2 notes rapidly. There's a bunch of warble licks. There's a whole chapter of repeating licks. Here's an example of one. There's also a chapter on what I call chess era artist licks. So there's licks from Sonny Boy Williamson, Little Walter, Howlin' Wolf, and Jimmy Reed. Here's an example just of some Sonny Boy Williamson licks. Here's a good example of a Jimmy Reed lick, because there's a whole nother chapter that has nothing but high note licks. And Jimmy Reed, probably more than any other blues harmonica player, popularized the idea of playing high notes. There's a chapter on descending licks. Ascending licks, and a whole lot of other stuff. There's a ton of information, and my hope is that by utilizing this book you'll be able to launch yourself into the ability to play with any blues musician anywhere in the world. So here it is, 100 Authentic Blues Harmonica Licks. Leonard.